everybody, I'm Butterfly Hello. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, welcome. So today I had a subscriber ask me how to burn the charcoal discs without getting choked. So I thought I would make a whole video on how to burn incense, because I got a bunch of different kinds of incenses here, okay? So first we're going to go ahead and learn about the charcoal disc. The kind I use is 3 Kings. You can just pop one of these bad boys out, and I guess we'll use this one. Nope, it's still got some in it. Okay. Throw that away. Alright. And what I do is I just take it. I have a torch. That's what I usually use, is a torch. And I just torch it a little bit. And it will pop, it will do its thing. And then, as you can see, it starts to set fire itself. And you just let it do its thing. You drop it on in there. And you just let it do its thing for a second. Kind of sit back a little bit, okay? Let it like fully catch fire so that, because it will choke you if you're like right up here on it. So just sit back a little bit and let it finish, you know, igniting. It could take, I don't know, probably a minute to finish igniting. You just wait until it stops sizzling, is what you do. And the type of powdered incense, just regular powdered incense that I will use, will be this brand right here. I'm not sure. It says Traditional Incense Company. I got one for Love and Attraction. I got some Nag Champa. Nag Champa. I've got Prosperity. I've got Protection. I've got myrrh, and I've got frankincense. So it has stopped sizzling, as you can see. So now what I'm going to do is we will do, well, you know what? We'll do some Prosperity because of the time of year it is. And I actually like to use my little scooper, so let me grab that. I've got a little plastic spoon that I like to use. Kind of get it stirred up a little bit is what I like to do. And as you can see, it did not choke me, okay? Because I just let it do its thing for a second. Yeah, you just light the tip of it and the rest of it will ignite. So I take about this much, kind of push it down a little bit, make it into a little shape or whatever, and then I put it on there. There it goes. And it smells so good. And the thing about these type of incense, it will give you a lot of smoke, so it will clear your area quickly, okay? So go ahead and move it throughout, because right now you're cleansing your area and you're setting your intention, both at the same time. Then you just set it aside. So we'll set this one aside for now. Can it fit under there? No. We will set it over here. Now, next, you might have, okay, so like these have intentions on them, okay? But sometimes they don't come in a little jar like that. Sometimes it will come in something like this. This right here was the Reset Ritual Incense. Open this up. Reset and release is a really good time to do during the full moon. Okay. And plus it smells delicious. I got this from Raven's Roost. It is a awesome store here in southern Indiana. Okay, we're going to set another one of these on fire. And just like how I did with the other one, just take the tip of it, little edge of it, about 20 seconds, and then let it do its thing. See it? See it doing its thing there? See, it's catching fire without me even messing with it. You just got to do it for the first 30 seconds, 20 seconds, something like that. And this one will get hot quick. So I'm going to set it on top of that. Be careful because a lot of these will get really, really hot very, very quick. So you just got to be really careful. You will burn yourself. Alright. And you really don't even have to use a scoop. You can just stick your fingers in there, pinch it, and place it. Go on. See? And there it goes. Put its little hat on, what I like to call it anyways. There. And since I got it sitting on something, I can wave this around too. You always want to put them on something if you're going to be touching them. Because right now, this thing right here is super hot, but I can't feel it because it's on a piece of cardboard. So, we will set this guy up here. Okay. Let me write down what this is so that I don't forget now that it's opened. There we go. Now, that's not all the different kinds of incenses that you can have. Another one of my favorite is loose incense. Ones that you make yourself. Like this one, it has got everything from rose. It's my business incense. It's got Job's Tears. It's got, which is actually just barley. It has got rose petals. It has got the badass basil. Butterfly said a bad word. But that's what I like to call it, the badass basil, okay? Because basil will work for just about any spell. It is awesome. Now, of course, we are going to light another one of these. Just set the tip on fire. And the rest will follow. Just set it in there. Sometimes I do like to just sit here and do this and mess with it because I like to play with fire, okay? But see, it's not choking me because it's set back kind of far. Now what we are going to do is, when you make your own, this is a money mix. This has got rose petals, it has got lemongrass, it has got basil, it has got, what else is in here? Orange peel, I think. We'll do the money mix, okay? And it's just herbs that I've thrown together and put in my mortar and pestle and stirred up. So we will go ahead and just take a pinch out and put that on there. See that? All of your intention is within each of these herbs that you have put in there. So this is like a really powerful incense. It don't smell as good as like the store-bought ones, okay? Because it's just you're burning herbs, but it's still pretty cool. You just sit there and set your intention. You think about what you want, what you need. You actually manifest is where you see yourself getting those items, okay? It's already done. Say I really, really want a big red car. So I'm going to imagine myself driving around in that big car, okay? That big red car. Yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. Set this guy aside. Oh, and don't worry about if your incense stops. Is it hot? Yes, it's hot. Your incense stops smoking. It just means that you need to put more incense on it. Okay? Because remember, this is the first one we lit. The prosperity one. All we need to do is put a little bit more incense on there. And it will start burning again. See? And just keep on doing that until you're, you feel like you're done. Make sure you're careful not to burn yourself, guys. These things get super hot. Can't say that enough. Alright, next type of incense that we are going to talk about will be cone incense. Cone incense is pretty much the same thing as stick incense, but it's just in a cone shape. What you're going to need is a type of cone incense holder, which it can be just a fire safe plate if you want, and you can set it on there. But just be careful what you set it on because it can catch on fire. I know that from personal experience, guys. And this is sage. I like the Hem brand incense, especially when I'm getting cones. But it's white sage. So I like to use this for cleansing and purification. You just set it in there, you guys. That's all you got to do. Thanks, guys. Alright, you guys. Sorry about that. I had somebody at my door. I actually was not done with the video, but alright, we will finish it. Where we left off was on the cone incense. Pretty much just set it in its holder, light it on fire. What I'm using is the white sage incense. So it's really good for cleansing and purifying. That should be good. Yeah, isn't that cute? Paid $30 for it, but let's get the Avra. Alright, you guys. Now, lastly, we have hot foot powder. Well, no, I have two more. So let me get one more of these. I know I've got a lot of these things, don't I? Alright. Like I said, take your torch, get the edge. Careful not to burn yourself like I just did. There we go. Go ahead and do this other one too, while we got the torch out. Remember, it's going to pop and do all that crazy stuff, so just be careful. Please do not burn yourself, guys. This is just the way that works best for me. See? And if you do it this way, it shouldn't choke you, because I got two going at the same time, you know? Hot. Hot tamale, hot tamale. Alright, so this is lodestone powder, okay? It says 1618 gold powder incense, self-lighting. You simply need to place a small portion in a safe bowl or cauldron and apply flame to it. Start with a small amount before adding more. This incense can be quite potent. Okay. Guys, I've never used this, so we shall try it. Do this together. It says add flame to it, so no. Works better just do that. Okay. Put a pinch on there. And there you go. That is actually lodestone powder incense. Ugh. Hot, hot, hot. Move all this stuff out of the way, you guys. My hands are turning black from all this stuff that we're doing. Okay, and then we have got hot foot powder. Be careful with this stuff, you guys. It has some volatile type ingredients in it. And actually, I know how to make hot foot powder, so we might do a video on that. Use your scoop for this one, guys. Use a little bit. Because it's good to be able to make your own, because this stuff can get really expensive. And what you use this for is if you have any unwanted house guests, you kind of put this in the room that they inhabit and say what you want to be done, and it will happen. Believe me, I used it on my ex-roommates, Mark and Michelle. Yes, I just put their names out there because I cannot stand them. They owe me all kinds of money. So, there you go. I don't really have any unwanted house guests right now. I'm just showing y'all how to make it. Like how to do it. And it don't have the most greatest smell to it, but it's okay. It's not like really bad or anything. Oh, my incense fell over. Here we go. Alright guys, well that's just about every kind of incense that you could ever use except for, forgot, stick incense. Here, we're going to put this bad boy in here so I can see him. Isn't that cute, guys? Little pinnacle on it. Alright. Got an idea here, guys. Bam. That way I don't have to write on it what it is. Bam. Alright guys, and now we got stick incense. Now, I already got one that has been lit. What I do is I usually break the stick on it about halfway. And then I'll stick it in the hole. Then I'll light it. Oh. It wouldn't go out. I'll wait for it to turn red, and then I blow it out. But you guys, that's just about everything that you need to know on incense. You can use it to cleanse and purify your crystals, your space, your magical objects. You can use them for just about anything. You can put them inside of a beeswax candle, actually. I will show you how to do that before we stop the film. Okay, so you take it apart like I showed you in my other videos. See? I usually unroll it like that to where it's about halfway. And then I will take, where's that prosperity? Here's the prosperity. I will take the prosperity incense. Like, I won't do it completely halfway because I don't want to take the wick out. But then I take the prosperity incense. And I kind of just dabble it in there a little bit. See, you guys? Just put it right on in there. And then you just roll your, hold on, there we go. You just roll your candle back up. And you've got your incense in there. So now, instead of just being a white candle, now I've got a prosperity candle. I'll show y'all what it looks like when it's lit. It don't do nothing different when it's lit. Sometimes you might get a big flame if you put too much. But other than that, it's nothing. See? Alright, you guys. I have poked and prodded and done all kinds of stuff to this incense. I hope you enjoyed this video. Blessed be, love and light.